What's up, good people? I'm just Major back in here. So yeah, this time we got old Tom Holland. He's got a business mind about himself. Young guy, Marvel Universe character, Spider-Man, none other. Man, he's out here, doing his thing, making moves, moving and shaking. He's got a beer brand, a UK beer brand. But I think it's sold. I'm pretty sure it's sold here in the U.S. I could be wrong, but yeah, let's check it out. People Magazine got an article on it. We tried the new flavor of Tom Holland's non-alcoholic beer, and it surprised us. Barrow, the name of the beer. Barrow's latest brew is personal for the actor, both because the name is a phrase he uses with friends, and as its release comes a day after his 29th birthday. Wow. Let's see. Tom Holland's non-alcoholic beer brand Barrel has a new flavor called Double Tasty. Double Tasty is a West Coast style IPA with signature notes of citrus and pine. That actually sounds pretty good. People tried the new variety and was impressed how similar it tasted to a regular IPA. Holland's non-alcoholic beer was a new variety that cracks open has a new variety that cracks open twice the flavor. Barrel, the brand the actor co-founded in 2024, announced on Monday, June 2nd that his latest launch is Double Tasty, a West Coast style IPA. West Coast in here. The first new brew since the original Barrel lineup hit shelves in October. I didn't do that right, did I? I'm not from West Coast. Yeah. My bad, y'all. Double Tasty is being released just a day after the Spider-Man star's 29th birthday. A press release Barrow, what people calls it a bold hop forward addition to the portfolio, which also includes a Pilsner, a hazy IPA, and a wheat. I'm not a beer drinker. I don't know what any of that means. Wheat, hazy, yeah, I don't know. But here are some of the samples, not samples, but some of the brands. Man, they actually got a good look to them too. Hmm. While the West Coast IPA is widely known for its Californian roots, its lineage traces back to Britain, where pale ales and IPAs first laid the groundwork for hop-centric brewing. The release adds Barrel's version bridges these two traditions, honoring the precision of British technique and the unapologetic character of the American West. Man, that's pretty cool. Yeah, looks like he might be following. He may not, necessarily be following, or using Ryan Reynolds as a mentor, but he's got his own brand. He's branding himself. He's fairly young. I'm not sure if he married the young lady from the Spider-Man movies. I know they were dating. I'm not even sure if they're still dating. I don't get into people's lives like that. So yeah, man. So there's another picture of it. It's got some good stuff. Tom Holland on creating a non-alcoholic beer brand. I was craving a product that helped me feel included. Tom Holland tried to buy his own non-alcoholic beer at Target, and his ID wasn't accepted. I couldn't prove my age. Wow, interesting. Okay, all right, Tom, old Tommy boy. Let's see if we got something else over here. Okay, Target. Okay, Target has an article on it. Behind the brand, cheers to Barrow, Tom Holland's non-alcoholic beer brand. All right. When British actor Tom Holland shifted to a lifestyle of sobriety, wow, really? I didn't know that. And balanced living a few years ago, he missed having something great to drink when out with his friends or in other celebratory settings. So he founded Barrel Brewing, a premium non-alcoholic beer brand that launched at Target earlier this year. Earlier this year. So this article is June 2025. Okay, wow. Earlier this year, and was our top selling non alcoholic beverage launch ever. Wow. Man. Non-alcoholic beverages are a rapidly growing category with targets wellness space. So partnering with Tom as the first retailer to bring Barrel to consumers make perfect sense. The brand launched with three varieties: Kingston Golden Pilsner, Edge Hill Hazy IPA, and Noon Wheat. Plus a variety pack featuring all three original flavors. Now the newest member of the Barrel lineup, a West Coast style IPA called Double Tasty, is here, bringing a fresh flavor to the premium, authentic beer experience fans fell in love with. We're proud to be the first retailer to offer Double Tasty West Coast style IPA, along with an updated variety pack featuring all four current flavors. Man, okay, cool. Might have to try that. Yeah, because I actually, this morning, my wife wasn't feeling too well, so she asked me to get her something with some ginger, like a ginger ale. So I ended up getting like a ginger shot, and then we both actually like this ginger beer brand, a couple of ginger beer brands. I actually first came across ginger beer, I think, with jerk chicken restaurant. So, but yeah, so it was a non-alcoholic ginger beer, and they're really good. So yeah, but this one, I wonder if they have them in bottles though. I'm not a big fan of cans, popping them open. You got to drink the whole thing. I like taking my time, moderation, that is. So yeah, man. All right. Also, that's not it. So old Tommy here, old Tommy boy, looks like he's got a movie production business too. So Sony, let's see. Sony press releases. Tom Holland launches production company Billy 17 with producing deal at Sony Pictures. Man, Tom Holland has signed looks like a producing deal. Well, they say producing deal. I'm thinking production deal, but it might be producing deal. With Sony Pictures under his newly launched Billy 17 banner alongside Harry Holland, Harry's his brother, and Will South. Don't know who Will is. The last name sounds made up. The trio kicks off their partnership with an original project they've been developing together titled Burnt, with Academy Award winner Rodney Rothman. Let's see, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse set to write the screenplay. So did Rodney Rothman write Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, or was he an actor? Academy Award winner. Doesn't say actor, doesn't say writer. Interesting. The plot is being kept on the wraps, but is envisioned as a starring vehicle for Tom Holland. Also on their slate to produce with Sony Pictures is an adaptation of the Graham Simpsons, guess that's right, best-selling and critically acclaimed novel, The Rose Project, for TriStar Pictures with Mac Tomac and Michael Costigan. From Jason Bateman's Aggregate Films banner. I didn't know Jason Bateman had a filming or production company. Okay. Looks like they're all getting into the mix. Are also producing, in addition, the trio's producing, along with Amy Pascal, an adaptation of Teddy Wayne's recently published novel, The Winner, which will also serve as a Holland starring project. So, looks like he's starring in all these films. Not a bad idea at all. Especially if you already got a brand, you're with Marvel, your face is all over the place. Man, how long has he been playing Spider-Man now? Close to 10 years? Man, yeah. He's not going to look like a teenager for too much longer. Unless, wait, Spider-Man is out of high school now. Is he out of college? Or is he in college? Spider-Man is a grown doggone man right about now. But yeah, man. Excuse me. So yeah, Tom is moving and shaking around here. Let's see, is there something else? Oh, there he is with his brother. Another People magazine article. Tom and his brother Hattie Holland. Tom making moves in the movie industry, expanding his relationship with Sony Pictures by signing a deal to develop movies with the company through his new production company, Billy 17. Why Billy 17? I don't know. But if you find out, put your comments, put the answer in the comment section. That'll be cool to know. Which he recently formed with his brother Harry and producer Will. Tom, his brother Harry. The pair have two other brothers. Man, mom and pops were getting busy. Sam and Patty. Patty. Okay. And South plan to launch their production company by developing an original project titled Burnt with Academy Award winning filmmaker. Okay, so this one's saying Rodney Rothman is a filmmaker. Okay, so did he produce or direct Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? Wow, okay. Writing the script. The movie is envisioned as a starring role for the uncharted actor, according to release. So Uncharted was actually pretty good. I don't know if you would consider it a sleeper. I didn't really think it would be that good. It's more like a little comedy, action, family friendly kind of movie, based on, treasure hunting. But it was actually pretty good. I actually like those kind of movies. I do, man. I really do. But the top of my list are action movies. But these type of movies, though, mystery, suspense, a little bit of drama, a little bit of comedy, they're pretty good. Mark Wahlberg was in there too, but it's a really really good movie. Like I said, I don't know if you would call it a sleeper, but if you have not seen it, I would suggest that you do. It's really good. But yeah, okay. In addition, Billy 17 is preparing to adopt the novel. Okay, so they're pretty much saying the same thing. So yeah, man, Tom out here moving and shaking, man. So yeah, Ryan Reynolds. I don't know if Ryan Reynolds is a billionaire because I know he was doing the Mint Mobile commercials. I'm not sure if the commercials that he was doing are still showing because he ended up selling that company, and I think he was partnering with a couple of people. I don't know if he co-founded it or he was pretty much like a partner with them, after they brought him on or something, he paid some money to become a partner. But he sold that company, or they sold that company to, I think it was T-Mobile for nearly $1.5 billion. $1.5 billion nearly. My heavens. So I'm not sure what stake he had in it or percentage he had in the company, but any percent of 1.5 billion is a good bit. And then, Ryan Reynolds, oh yeah, Ryan Reynolds also partnered with Hugh Jackman. They ended up buying, I think it was like an Australian selling company. I don't know if that was this year or that might have been just a couple of months ago. That might have been June this year when they bought a selling company. That was interesting. But it looks like Hugh Jackman is more into the sport of selling. And I know Ryan Reynolds has another business partner where I think they bought a soccer team too, and he's got another business. Yeah, he's doing a lot, man. Yeah. So shout out to old Tom Holland, man, for doing his thing out here moving and shaking. I'm about to do my thing, trying to do my thing. No, I'm not trying. I'm doing my thing. Out here moving and shaking myself, man. I'm just major, man. Y'all have a good one.